Hello everyone, my name is Arohi and welcome to my channel. So guys, in my last video where we were discussing about learning agents, I told you that to create learning agents, we need the concept of reinforcement learning. So in my today's video, we are going to start with that. And we also discussed one example in my last video, and today I want to continue with the same example. So the example was training a dog. So dog is the agent in this case, and your house or park is the environment for the dog, and dog can perform various actions like dog can sit, stand, roll or bark. When dog sits on our command, we give it a treat, that's the reward for the dog, and if the dog barks unnecessarily, we scold it, and that's the penalty for the dog. And over time, dog learns that if I sit when asked, I will get a treat. And this is how reinforcement learning agent works. So in this example, we saw some important terms like agent, environment, action, reward, policy. Now we are going to learn all these concepts in detail because these are the important components in reinforcement learning. So let's start with agents. In reinforcement learning, agent is the main player, means it is the one which is getting training. It is the one we are training, right? So what does this agent do? So agent has four main responsibilities. The first one is to observe its environment, observe the current situation. Current situation is also known as state. So let's take an example of self-driving car, and the agent is the AI system which is inside the car. And environment for this self-driving car is road, traffic lights, pedestrians and other vehicles which are there on the road. So the current state could be there is a red traffic light ahead with a pedestrian nearby and a car approaching from behind. After observing the environment, the agent decides what to do next, and this is called action. In our example, based on the red light and the pedestrian, the agent might choose to brake and stop the car. Once the action is taken, the environment will give the feedback. And let's continue with the same example. So if the car stops safely at the red light, so it will receive a positive reward, and if it ignores the red light and keep going, it might get a negative reward for unsafe behavior. So this feedback helps the agent understand whether its action was good or bad. And then agent learns from the feedback and adjusts its future decision to get more rewards. Over time, agent builds a strategy for choosing the best actions in different situations. So this learned strategy is also called policy. So guys, we will learn about policy in detail in some time, okay? And also remember that the agent doesn't control the environment. It only controls its actions. Just remember this thing. Agent can't control what is happening in the environment. Agent can only control its own actions. Let's understand environment. Environment is everything which is outside the agent. It is the world where agent lives in and interact with. Now let's understand what is the role of environment, how environment and agent work together, what kind of feedback environment gives to agent, right? So the environment responds to agent's action by updating the situation, means next it will show the next state. Environment does two things. First thing is it will update the situation, and situation simply means the current state will give the next state to agent. And the second thing which environment will do is it will give feedback in the form of reward or penalty to the agent. Let's understand this with the help of example. So let's take the same example of self-driving car where AI software inside the car is the agent, and the environment includes the road, traffic light, pedestrians and other vehicles on the road. So let's say self-driving car sees a red light. So it decides to stop. It took the action. It decides to stop. Okay. Now on the basis of this action, environment gives a reward because it made a right decision, right? If car is stopping at red light, so that means it is a right decision. So for this right decision, agent is getting a feedback from the environment in the form of reward. Environment is giving a reward to agent. Let's say environment gave plus 10 points as a reward. Then environment will also update the new state. Let's say the new state is light turns green. earlier when agent decides to stop, at that time the light was red. That was the previous state. But after the action, environment updated the state, and now let's say the new updated state is, the next state is the environment where the light is green. Okay, so what environment did? Environment updated the state. It gave the new state where the traffic light is green now. And second thing which environment did is, environment gave reward to the agent, plus 10 points reward to the agent, because agent took the right action, the safe action, right? Here two things happened: reward and new state. So what environment does? Environment responds to agent actions by updating the situation, and also gives feedback in the form of reward or penalty. Let's continue with the same example. And now suppose if the car crosses the red light, then new state will be accident or near accident. Earlier new state was green light when agent stopped at red light, but now agent crossed the red light and the new state might be accident. So in this case, agent will receive a, let's say, minus 50 point as penalty because it made a bad choice. So what does environment do? Environment tells the agent was that a good action or a bad action. And this is how agent learns and gets better with time. All right. Now let's talk about state. So think of state as a screenshot or a snapshot of the environment at a specific moment in time. So it captures everything the agent needs to know in order to decide what to do next. So the state simply means what the world looks like right now to the agent. Let's take an example to understand this. So this time let's try to understand the concept with example other than the self-driving car. So suppose you have AI agent which is playing a chess game. So the state is the current arrangement of all the pieces on the chessboard. And the AI agent looks at this state and decide the best move. And every time when piece is moved, the state changes. Means the board will look different every time when the piece is moved, right? And this updated board becomes the new state. So in chess, after every move, there is a new state, means a new picture of the board. Why is state important? State is important because it tells the agent where it is and what's going on, what objects or elements are present around it, what is the current situation looks like, what actions are possible or what are the appropriate actions. So basically the agent uses state to make smart decisions. So every time when agent takes an action, the environment changes, means a new state is created. This change helps the agent learn, was that action good or bad, and what should I do next time if I am in a similar state. In simple terms, we can say that state is like a agent's view of the world at that moment, and based on that view, it chooses the next action. Now we understood what state is, so let's move to the next important topic, which is action. Before continuing this topic, guys, I want to say that you might feel that we are repeating few things, but that's completely intentional, because in reinforcement learning, all these concepts are interlinked, and revisiting them from different angles will give you more understanding of the topic. So that's why I am following this approach. So let's continue with actions now. What is an action? Action is a possible move that agent can take in the current state. So let's take a simple example of snake game. So in this game, the agent is snake, right? And this agent can take 3 actions. Let's say it can turn left, it can turn right, or it can go straight. At each state, the snake will choose one of these actions, means snake can go left, right, or straight. These are the 3 actions. And at each state, agent can pick one of these actions. Okay. And guys, as I have told you that agent work in 4 steps. First one is agent will observe the current state, means it will look at what is happening around it. then agent will choose an action, and action will be chosen based on the strategy called policy. So what is policy? Policy is the agent's plan or strategy. It tells the agent that if I see this situation, here's the best action to take. And guys, while studying about environment, I told you that environment responds to agent's action by providing a new state and by giving a reward or penalty. Why I repeated this? Because we are studying about actions, and on the basis of agent's action, environment give feedback to agent in the form of new state and reward. So over time, the agent learns which action leads to better results. So it starts to understand that if I take this action in this kind of situation, I get a good reward. But remember, the same action can lead to a different outcome in different states. So for example, turning left when there is a food will give a reward, but turning left into a wall could end the game. So what happened next depends upon the combination of state and action. Now that we have seen how agent observes a state and takes an action, let's talk about what happens next. Next is reward, which agent receive. So what is a reward? Reward is a signal sent from the environment to the agents after it takes an action. It tells the agent, was that a good move or a bad one? So the reward is usually a number, a positive number if the action was good, negative number if the action was bad. Sometime you will see the reward as 0 also, because when let's say there is some action which had no effect, in that case this reward will be 0. Okay, so let's go back to our snake game example only. So let's say if snake eat food, then agent will get this snake agent will get a reward plus 10 points. So it is getting a reward in plus numbers, which is a positive reward, which is a good reward. And let's say if a snake hits the wall, it is a bad move, so it will get a penalty of minus 100 points. And if it just move forward without doing much, then it may get 0. So the reward tells the agent that you did well or that was a mistake. The reward is important because it is how the agent learns what works and what doesn't. So what does the agent do with the rewards? Agent remembers which action got good reward in which situation, and then it uses this knowledge to repeat actions that give good result, and it avoid actions that gave bad results. And agent update its policy to make better decisions in the future. Now let's talk about the brain behind the agent's decision, which is policy. So a policy is a strategy or a rule book that agent follows to decide what action to take in a given state. Policy behaves like an agent's brain that tell agent that if I see this situation, if I see this state, then I should take this action. So as the agent learns, its policy improves. And there are two types of policy. First one is deterministic policy, and the second one is stochastic policy, which is also known as probabilistic policy. Now let's see what these two policy means. So the first one is deterministic policy. See, in this case, what happens that the agent will always choose the same action for a given state. Means whenever the same state will occur, agent will choose that particular action. Okay, so this is what deterministic policy is. And the stochastic policy means that it will calculate the probabilities. Means let's talk about that snake game only. Let's say it gives the probability 80% to move straight, 10% to move left, 10% to move right. So the move which have the highest probability, then agent will pick that that policy, that action. Okay, best policy means the policy that maximizes the expected cumulative reward over time. This means agent should take smart decisions, it should learn from the past actions, and it should adjust its strategy. So that's it guys. I hope this video is helpful, and if you like my content, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And guys, in my next video we will cover some more topics of reinforcement learning, and then we'll see the practical implementation. Thank you.